What is it? What is it, Khajiit?
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
You're inside the city?
For my people.
Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markarth City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here. Damn. Another body to get rid of.
Inside the city.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are you alright? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. I hope the Eight give you more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Damn. Another body to get rid of.
No. I was just getting some fresh air. Had one too many pints of mead at the Silver Blood Inn.
Did you
By
see
the gods, that man nearly killed me.
Forsworn
You
agent
saved my life.
here in the city?
Thank you. Here. I was gonna bring this to my sister, but I think you should have it. No. I don't have any idea. I was just shopping for a pendant for my sister back in the Imperial City. I've heard of them. Something about the men who live in the hills and attack caravans. I'm sorry. I don't know anymore. I'm just visiting here from Cyrodiil. Farewell.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city.
Songs are just old memories that help the mood go down.
I'm sorry to drag you into Markarth's problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do. You want answers? Well, so do I. So does everyone in the city. A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn agent. Guards do nothing. Nothing but clean up the mess. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. I need help. Please. You find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Wayland and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me. Be careful who you talk to.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften.
This town is a marvel. It seems to have been designed by a suicidal madman, though. Watch your step on the higher levels. Markarth is sturdier than the minds of most of its people. These robes are a lovely color. I look like a dim, furry patch of fallen sky right now. It would not surprise me if one day Markarth's human population just disappeared. Its residents wiped out by an army of grumpy machines. There is a constant war between manufactured geometry and the natural world in Markarth. Nature will win. She always does in the end. I'm afraid not.
What is it? There's a small skeever there just east of the city. Reachwater Drive.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Unlike my husband Clapper, I watch after our guests.
What was that you said, venomous wife of mine?
Good afternoon.
You pig-headed oaf.
Songs are just old memories that help the mead go down quicker.
This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself. Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. I think she's sitting by the fire. Poor girl. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Oh, it's you. The one from the market. No. I was just buying jewelry for my sister in Cyrodiil. I've never even seen that man before. Not much. One moment I was buying a necklace, and the rest is just a blur. Just visiting. I had some business here, that's all. No, I'm telling you, there was no other reason. Was it that obvious? Damn, I must be losing my touch. I'm one of General Tullius's agents. I was sent to investigate the Treasury House and the Silverblood family. They own Sidna Mine, one of the toughest jails in Skyrim. I was hoping I could buy or steal the deed, but I don't think that's how things work here. Mark my words. Thonar Silverblood was behind that attack in the market. Somehow.
I'm what you'd call a soldier of fortune. Make me an offer.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here.
Bloodiest beef in the reach.
Funny. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
You're closing.
You don't know
anything
about this house?
No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Strange lights. It's abandoned. Always been abandoned.
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here. I'm afraid he's asked not to be disturbed. He has important business. Riches are a gate opener around here. Head right in. I have records I need to tend to.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. What did you expect? That no one was going to notice you butting into business that wasn't yours? The guards know who holds the purse strings in this city, and I don't like snoops. Markarth is my city. You have no right looking into my business. Now get out.
What? By the gods, Betrid!
You're as good as dead.
You are nothing.
I'm going to burn you down.
I'll see you next time.
Oh well.
Must have run off. My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his forsworn backside. No, you're not. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. My prison, the source of half the silver in Skyrim, the most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control. Madanach, the king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house!
I'm sorry. We're only interested in helping our patrons. I'm just a servant. Don't pay me any mind. I have records I need to tend to.
Can I help you? The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want? Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Welcome to the Warrens. Uh-huh. You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of. He's gonna stand there and take it. Fight back. You mangy piece of pit bait. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. I was sent by Nepos. Nepos is in charge. That's all I know.
I oversee Markarth's smelter. Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send her in.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired. Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. My dear girl, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the Elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. I'm sorry. You're not speaking.
Out of my way, outsider.
work silver, like my father, and his father before him.
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. You think you're the only one who knows that? We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanak until you showed up. You'll have plenty of time to take it up with the King in Rags while you're serving a life sentence in Sidna Mine. You'll never leave Markarth. Had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanak until you and Elter started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll never leave Markarth.
Ear.
Come on!
under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. You aren't fooling me. Trusted witnesses have seen you commit several murders. And there are accounts of your suspicious behavior throughout the city. Now come quietly. Then suffer the Emperor's wrath.
I've been looking for...
What are you hiding?
Keeping us from seeing... That's enough, though. Done.
Someone do something! You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me. Stay out of trouble in my city.
Feel free to join.
Someone do something!
I'm getting out of here.
Such a shame.
Under arrest for murder and conspiracy against the city of Markarth. You aren't fooling me, and there are accounts of your suspicious behavior throughout the city. Then pay with your blood.
Of skill and grace.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
This town is very pretty, but it is not as delightfully damp as Riften. The right fire in the wrong place could do a lot of damage here. Whiterun has some of the best air in Skyrim. There is a subtle dog breath aftertaste though. This place is like a sensory enema. No, my mind is as empty as a beggar's purse.